Don't be racist, Miguel. Look at that, we good now. I changed my stream key. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about, bro. Why shit tripping? That's how we was dropping frames and shit as soon as I started that bitch. Like, what the fuck I do? What the fuck I do? You know what I'm saying? It's the same setup I've been on, nigga. I took a break for a little bit and that hoe came back and it just tripping. That's how OBS be, bro. OBS be tripping. Yeah, OBS be tripping. That shit experimental and shit. Yeah. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's how it be. FanDuel.com. Bro, these a couple of big fat ass white dudes, man. Big Vikings, bro. These some big ass Vikings. Ragnar Lothbrok. Ain't that your boy? Ain't that your boy? Shit. Ragnar, man. That's that boy, man. Oh, all the piggies. The little piggies looking at, boy. Yeah.
They don't squeal when they hear how the old man thinks.
I fucking hate that line, bro. That line is not that good. It's not good. When they foreshadow it and do all that, it ends up being decent, but it's just, the words suck. The little piggy, that shit sucks. Good job, I mean, but can you choose a different animal? Like, it just doesn't roll off the tongue.
But I think they chose pigs because
Stretch. Stretch to me. I'm on YouTube offline. There you go, that's all right. Bunch of experimental shit going on here. I tell you that for sure. A bunch of experimental shit going on over here on this stream, on this music TV stream. We getting it together, goddamn. Bro, that boy eyes closed. That boy eyes closed, man. It's round 4 and that boy eyes shut.
you got a white man face on
Round 5 now.
Asian man face on the hood.
Yeah, Asian. He's so racist, bro. That other dude just bigger than he is, man. Look got a little short butterball versus a real Viking. This nigga wanna be Viking versus a real Viking. That boy got in there. Got them paws put on him. Look, he chilling. That boy chilling, tattooed up. Totally in control. Not a fear or care in the world. Not a single fear. Wiping me sweat.
That's how the morning news needs to be presented, so people wake up happy. Remember that shit?
Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, mate.
Well, it just sound like you being aggressive.
It's fucking 9:30 and you pissing in me jammies. What? Tyson Fury chilling, man. Wilder look a little tense, man. He might be ready though. Do you think he ready, Miguel?
Hell no.
Oh, now you saying hell nah. We can turn the clock back we can turn the clock back about 8 months.
That was a drunk moment, man. I got their names confused.
They got their names confused. That boy say, man, Wilder. He say, man, Wilder finna do that nigga. You see, I could believe you that you say you got the names mixed up until the other month when you said the preposterous shit about Vitor finna get his ass knocked out by Jake Paul. And then you just lost all respect. Vitor finna get knocked out by Jake Paul.
say knocked out.
Man, he think he did something because he knocked out whole ass Evander Holyfield. Man, Jake Paul finna knock that nigga. Jake Paul finna do that nigga, man. That boy Miguel a Jake Paul fan in this bitch. He said, hell no.
They'll put that shit on me, Bobby.
You take that shit back and you call me a bitch right now. I'll exchange that for a bitch, please. Thank you. Fuck that. That little ball, that little fat ball swinging. Little large ball. He got to. He out of there. He down 4.
Yeah, that before they stopped this damn fight, cause it's fucking
That boy down 4.
I'm telling you, bro, this big ass Viking punched this out on the right spot. That shit's gonna bust wide open.
Mm-hmm. But got a little juice bubble on him, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta let it bubble.
One time when I popped the pimple, that shit splattered on the fucking mirror. That shit gonna happen, but all over that dude's face with blood.
That's fucking disgusting. Hey, ugly ass shoes, man.
Bet you they gonna resell for a stupid amount.
Absolutely. You know they will. It's fucking texture.
I really don't like the green. I mean, if the whole shoe, I don't like the green and red mixed.
Yeah, that shit's trash. Yeah, like a mossy color here. They try to put some actual weed on this hoe. Fuck is y'all doing, man?
I never liked that type of suede, knuckle buck, whatever it's called.
Them niggas tripping, bro.
And it's like super rough and shit. Like, bro, what? Clean that shit up. Run that shit down.
Well, we got faded. We faded right here on the toe. Yeah, we faded a little bit on the toe cap right here. The red faded, you know, got that gator. Fake ass gator. Yeah, whatever, nigga. It ain't no animal. I do like the inside of it.
Yeah, that shit dope.
How you got the teeth in that bitch too.
That's really the only dope part of the shit.
He said it's really the only dope. Yeah, that's the only unique part about that bitch. Well, I mean, that's all unique, but that's the only dope and unique
If the whole
part.
shoe was red and that shit was like that, or even if the whole shoe was green.
Man, I got to do something about these textures. These textures clashing as hard as these colors. That shit just
Too
ain't.
much going on.
It's
You
just
got
too
that
much.
knuckle buckle, that fake ostrich and that smooth.
Yeah, that shit dookie, man. Ooh, I got the red and the green shoelaces, cuz.
You seen the Talia Adidas that had a Talia?
Of course they did.
I really wanted those, bro. His eyes changed colors.
Of course.
Adidas did it with the secret.
That's hilarious.
And as soon as the light hits, you see how red that nigga eyes.
That's fucking hilarious. Alright. You might get me to rock those based off the gimmick alone. But them hoes is also ugly. You might get me to rock them bitches.
It's just because I told you, nigga, that rough suede or rough nothing.
The fuck are those?
That shit ugly. Oh, that Adidas wings. Jeremy Scott, he does some hoes.
Bro, this is like some shit Lil Nas X gonna wear.
They've been around for a long time, bro.
I can't believe this nigga ain't been on stage with these hoes.
These hoes probably been out since like 2008.
And I ain't seen them hoes worn since ever.
I seen them a couple times on stage. Very few though.
Man, yeah, that's some Lil Nas X shit right there.
I like his sweatpants though. With the
Ah! Look at these hoes. Huh, nigga? Yeah, with the bandolier on them hoes, nigga. Hey, that shit tough.
Them hoes would be dope if you live somewhere where it snows. Walk around in them hoes out here, nigga, your feet gonna...
Nigga, the Adidas stripe got the fur on them hoes, nigga. Hey. 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 They wild for that shit, man.
Let me brush my 3-stripe fur.
Yeah. They wild for that shit, man. Yeah, they doing too much right there, though. That'll go with, hey, man, you rock them hoes with a costume, though? Bro, if they put them hoes in the next Star Wars, nigga, I'll pay whatever for the movie. Let Chewbacca rock them hoes, bro. Bro, they doing 12 rounds. Look, these bullshit ass celebrity fights got me fucked up. I ain't even 12 rounds. Damn, bro. What happened to the 7? Give me 7 to 9, man.
It's that whole Instagram thing.
Yeah, just made me. They got me fucked up by real boxing, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stop appreciating the actual time. 12 rounds. Cause you got niggas going 5
They gon'
rounds.
they just watering it all down, man. They watering it down, man, cause they ain't using real boxers.
Yeah, of course, they should have been stopped this fight.
They get-
Ain't had the eye for the last 2 rounds.
That's a big thick ass boy. He ain't gotta stop no fight cause he got a little whelp on his eye. That's a big thick ass boy, Miguel. He alright.
Being thick don't mean nothing.
Shit, bullshit. If Tyson Fury was 20 pounds lighter in that first fight with Deontay Wilder, that ass ain't getting off that canvas. He took that punch a certain way because he was 270, 280 in that bitch. Nigga, please, let a nigga 250 take that bitch. Even, bro, he hit that nigga once, and on the way down, he hit that nigga again. Bow. Bow.
Where you gonna come back?
Bro, and Deontay turned into that bitch and walked off on that nigga. He knew he was done, bro. He knew he was over with. Ain't no 250-pound man getting up from that shit.
This dude kind of did that too. Whenever the rest stopped the fight, he was like,
Man, bro. I'm waiting on the point in this fight. No, I'm waiting on this Deontay Wilder Fury Part 3. I'm waiting on the point in this fight where it looks just like the second fight, and his corner that Deontay specifically told not to throw in the towel is sitting there debating on throwing the towel. I'm waiting.
they're sitting there with the towel.
Man, I know this nigga. I don't want to work. Matter of fact, this nigga, in this nigga career anyways. Bop.
I don't want to get fired.
Nigga might as well gonna save this nigga life.
I don't want to get fired. Fuck, if I don't throw it in the towel, I ain't gonna have a job because ain't nobody.
Nigga, he losing this fight anyways. He ain't gonna have no job anyway because he ain't gonna be boxing no more. Boom, this gonna throw this bitch in.
If another fighter is watching, they gonna be like, nigga, you should have thrown the towel.
Yeah, for real.
I don't want you as my coach. You gonna let me die.
But he was following the instructions though. So that, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason Deontay fired his leg crew because nigga wasn't following the instructions.
I want to go out on my shield.
That nigga when your shield made out of a paper bag, that motherfucker getting that ass busted up, bro.
No defense.
But that nigga get.
If you had a defense, I'll let you go out on your shield.
Boy, I'm talking about that nigga getting bro. I'm talking about that nigga getting busted up, bro. That nigga there. That shit was unruly. Man, bro, in retrospect, a smart man in retrospect will look at that shit and be like, man, if you didn't throw in the towel, I'd have beat your ass. Man, if you didn't throw in the towel, I'd have beat your ass. Especially if my excuse is my legs was weak from that costume. Man, I wasn't ready, bro. Why you ain't see that shit, man? But see, he did all that talking and shit. He did all that talking, and he put a lot more pressure on himself than he had to. He made it all racial and shit. Same thing, he could have learned from Adrian Broner. When he did the same shit, this for the culture. It's for the culture. He took them goddamn shoulders and no neck out there and got his ass whooped. Got his ass beat. Nigga, you ain't got to do all that. Just go out there and box.
It ain't been the same since he been out there.
Hell nah, he was sorry to start with, bro. That nigga was sorry too. He was rules to start with. Just like Deontay Wilder, they were just mirror images of each other. Deontay, when that nigga talk, bro, it be cringy. Cause I be just waiting on that nigga to say a wrong word and be hoping that nigga don't say a wrong word, but he finna say something that don't make no goddamn sense.
Niggas and brother be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm from wherever the fuck I'm from. I said that way.
Nigga,
Shoot people and get so nigga.
Nigga LeBron did that shit the other.
Coming out of that, you dumb fuck.
That nigga LeBron did that shit the other day. Nigga, we talk about the vaccine shit. He's like, you know, I feel very skepticism about that situation. I feel very skepticism about that. Remember, people, this nigga was rich after high school. This nigga ain't have to do shit else. He ain't have to remember. These athletes did not have to focus on anything that mattered other than sports.
Then putting that ball in that.
It's a constant fucking reminder when you hear these niggas talk. Like, I don't give a damn whether they white or black. They all be saying some stupid fucking shit. It's only a very fine, like 10, 15, like Brandon Clark, nice. Who else? Ryan, niggas be on there. Be the Shannon Sharp, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's certain niggas that can wield the English language. There's other niggas that just, you can tell all they did was dribble that ball.
Shannon Sharp was mainly because I feel like his grandparents really like made sure like you have to speak.
He came from that good old country background. That real.
Like if you speak it wrong, they gonna look at us like niggas.
Exactly. He was taught the right lesson. I guess that's why it's the older nigga. So I really praise, Brandon Clark and Ryan. I forget the nigga name. Brandon the one with the dreads, right? Brandon Marshall and Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark. Yeah, both of them niggas are. I can trust them niggas with my own to portray my own ideal or sentiment.
Brandon Marshall, he wasn't super smart, but he got smart while he was after he went through all his mental shit. That's when he really started like.
Bro, it's not like. It's really not smart, bro. It's like the understanding of just talking.
No, well, yeah, cause he still say some dumbass shit.
He can say some dumb shit, but he said it properly. Like he portrayed his idea vividly. Like that's the thing. Like Deontay Wilder, when he's talking, you can tell there's an impediment.
And you can tell he's not even sure.
He's not sure of what he said. He can only rely on, like I say, silence is golden. Like bro, shut the fuck.
It's like shit you
that's all he got, bro. Just like I don't want to say the average nigga, but
you're not taking it and saying it your way like Drake would do.
Right. He's not profound enough to wield the English language like that. He can barely say what he wants on his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like he can barely say what's on his mind. And that should be like hard to watch though. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, it just should be hard to watch, man. I was just, bro, just shut up and just close your mouth and just go out there and be a wrecking ball, nigga. Just like even Francis Ngannou, he barely knows English, and his articulation, like the way he's, like he portrays his idea vividly every single time, and he barely knows English, bro. That's not smart necessarily. I guess it takes a smart person to understand the language like that, especially when you English second language. You know what I mean? Or that nigga probably knows 2-3 languages. Yeah, cause French too. But Francis is an extremely intelligent dude. Mike's not articulate, but you can tell that's a good example of somebody who got smarter. Like Brandon Marshall could always portray his idea the way he wanted to. He just gained more knowledge.
He never could until he had a mental breakdown.
I disagree. I never heard this nigga say anything that was like.
Because you've only seen him out the field. When he was on the field, like this nigga was wild.
Okay, so then you I only have the same amount of evidence as you have before on TV. I'm just saying, like I've never heard this nigga say anything that was like cringy or I feel like he's taking it. Like, I feel like what he's saying is taking it to a different direction than he really wants to go. That's how I feel like when Deontay is talking. Brandon Marshall never been, like, I can profoundly disagree with what he's saying. I'm not saying he's saying stuff right. I'm saying when he's saying what he wants to say. And I understand when I'm watching Deontay talk that he's not saying what he wants to say. That's why he keeps saying, people keep trying to, take my words out of context. Nigga, you take your own shit out of context, bro. Like, you don't even know the context.
I feel like Deontay Wilder's like me when I'm trying to talk to a chick.
Yeah, bro, like, this nigga don't know what he want to say. And then, like, once he says something and it's in stone, he got to stand behind that no matter if that's the direction he was going in there. And he does, like, it's cringy to watch. You feel me? So, Mike Tyson was that at one point, but now he understands more so.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's able to sort through his thoughts better and tell you what he's thinking.
I'm gonna eat your kid.
I mean that shit right there, like, was to an extent is a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew what he was doing to an extent. He is that crazy nigga, but he's eating that, he's drinking that Kool-Aid. He's trying to be that. He's living that. Like, he's never getting out of that mode. When he go home, when the fight over with, he's always in that mode. Like, when he talking to women, he in that mode. He never got out that mode. That's why he's so tranquil now. Like,
well, that's what his trainer said. His like, I love the animal that I made, but I never showed him how to turn it off.
right,
Cause like I died before I could show him how to turn that shit off.
right, exactly. I mean, because it was never in your interest to get that nigga to cut that shit off. The motherfucker, if you talking about fighting, if you talking about any type of...
Because if that was in your interest, you would have done that from the get-go. Is teach him how. In between these 12 rounds...
I can't say from the get-go, because this is how that's how it is, bro. Like, in any type of sport or any type of competition, the motherfucker that's eating, sleeping and shit all the time is a nigga that's gonna be the nigga that's winning. All the time. Like, period. Nigga show up 2 hours before you, leave 2 hours after you, that nigga is gonna be better than you, period.
Not all the time. I mean, I feel like it's God-given.
There's God-given talent, but bro, like, if you're talking about our superstars, our idol sports,
Right.
it wasn't just God-given talent. They showed up 2 hours early and they left 2 hours late.
I mean, like, I could have done that. I don't feel like I
You could have done it, but you don't got the God-given
Right,
talent
right.
neither, right?
We talking about these type of specimens that's up here. Like, that's what makes you great. Is
I can tell you what talent to do for you. You get in certain situations where you the best and you the best all the time and you never get better. That hurts you. You gotta have the mentality of, when I'm the best, I can still get better. Keep putting yourself around the best competition, keep challenging
that's
yourself
what
all
happened to
over.
Wilder because he kept fighting all these old ass dudes.
Yeah, I don't know if he was complicit with the shit,
Right.
but that nigga's motherfucking whole career was set up. It was a setup, my nigga. Like, that nigga never fought anybody that mattered. And then when he did, he waited till they was 73 years old.
You get exposed in your title fight when,
That's what Teddy was talking about. He's like, bro, this is for your legacy, bro. Cause like, was this dude even real?
Yeah.
Was this dude ever even real? He fought one good boxer and got destroyed
Got
both
destroyed,
times.
And his whole world fell underneath him. when he
Both
started
times.
collapsing.
To be, bro, being completely objective, the first fight, that motherfucker, if I'm completely objective, Deontay Wilder only won one round. When he knocked him down the first time, he won that round. When he knocked him down in the 12th, I'm calling that a draw, that round. Because Tyson Fury got up and beat the shit out that nigga. And then if you look in retrospect, I'm giving it to him even more. At least a draw, or even more, because that nigga said, I figured you out in that 12th round. I figured out once I press you and you start moving backwards, you start looking awkward, like you can't even box at all. Tyson Fury told him that shit. I figured you out in that 12th round. I wish I'd have did it earlier.
Yeah, and after that, when the second fight came, it was over.
So you know shit wasn't capped. It wasn't capped. Like, the fact that he got up off that canvas and started beating that nigga ass, it wasn't capped. It wasn't just him trying to just win the round because he think he finna lose the fight. It was a calculated. He figured it out. He figured out the
That was
puzzle.
that, what they call that moment? Not euphoria, that aha moment. I forgot what the fuck it was.
An epiphany. That nigga had an epiphany. That boy had an call. Oh my God, this is it. Keep walking forward when I punch. That's it.
While he got knocked out, he was like, "Oh, this is it right here. I figured it out. Let me get my ass back up." And
Fury got a very evasive style. You know what I'm saying? He got a very hit, stick, and move type style, which you should have in the heavyweight. That's why you don't really have no undefeated heavyweights.
I like how he just rose off everything.
You don't expect that nigga to move like that. That boy,
And then
If you're looking at that shit, you say, man, that nigga ugly, he can't box you. Just worry about how effective it is.
He can move fast when he wants to, and then he moves slow when he wants. Like, it's just weird. Like,
Yeah, he know how to change speed. That's what boxing's about, bro. Switching up the
but
timing.
when you that big, it just makes it so weird. for him
He
to
look
do
awkward with the shit.
that, and then he ain't in shape, so it's not like you see a nigga with a.
The nigga is in shape, nigga. The nigga is in shape. Shape ain't no motherfucking figure, my nigga. I told you this shit. Shape ain't no figure, bro. That nigga can outrun you, outbox you, out everything you. So how is he not in shape? You not in shape, bitch. So shit.
That's body figure. Yeah, that's how like people.
He can lose some flab, but that flab is the same thing that he can sit down on and throw a punch with. You know what I mean?
Be like, man, like with the whole 6-pack shit, be like, man, what is that gonna do for you? So you look good, you got a 6-pack.
Roy Nelson, fat ass absorbing punches, bop, absorbing them whole with their big ass fat meat plate in front of his shit, in front of his organs, protecting his organs.
Jello right there.
As long as you got good, abnormally good cardio with that shit, you good. Fuck it.
Because I feel like that helps, like having a nice fat layer, not just being all muscle.
I mean, if you got a decent amount of, like an abnormally amount of cardio, you can do that shit. Most people would not want to box with a bunch of dead weight on them, but yeah, I mean, Mexicans got fucking good cardio, so that motherfucker that beat AJ, that motherfucker that ain't had no business beating AJ. That motherfucker had no business beating AJ. Cause you Mexican, bro. That's what was bred into y'all. Not muscles, cardio. I want to see Fury fight Jake tonight. Fuck the bullshit.
Frying up another can of spam. Betty in my crib talking about the toilet jam. Damn, when my homie shitty shit bricks. When I take this shit, my haters ducking home my business. They gon' be pissed. When I listen with the hands, flow it with the bands. When I throw it up, niggas watching where it lands. You could never picture this unless you on the gram, bitch. I'm the strongest cup of coffee in the shop. Pulling hoes off me cause they all up on my jaw. Nigga looking at me think they nigga wanna pause. Mad cause I browse through these hoes like a rock. This my niggas outside, they put a weight on your candy ass. Savage can't dare put up shots for your granny ass. Before I know it, he done put a zip on that fanny pack. Last thing you heard was rat-a-tat. They think I be working with the ball. Broke nigga never seen money get a dog. My cup running over, I can't do no runner off. I could do it all and think I still ain't done enough. These hoes be complacent, I didn't wanna bring it off. But how your man be shitting on the couch when you get off? I be on my grind like Tony Hawk on the wall. We be talking money, then I think we need to talk. Chillin' with my looks and my niggas like I'm offset. If you want that beef in here, don't season here a box set. Put a song with your favorite rapper, it ain't out yet.
All these rappers need a musician on their roster.
I don't tolerate
A bitch turning out a turn.
I'm here talking about a nigga
Like I never earned.
I used to pull holes in the phone
With no bumper.
Talking about a plump.
But I always had a bumper.
Hoes finna fall. Now I'm throwing balls and the doors finna fall. Every time I come down, he in there snitching on the plug video. He talking like I thought the crowd was chillin' dope. Ride through going like
Whitney.
I'ma throw back like Whitney.
Man, what the fuck going on to her game? I guess I play the bullshit ass 2K. I just bought that bitch last night. I didn't even play that hoe.
Can't die. More heavyweights.
Yeah, I want to see somebody get their head drop.
Just got a 30-inch screen for my watch. When I put it in the face, gotta run it by Jake. I freeze up like B Rabbit on stage. I don't give a fuck what they gon' say. When I go to Mickey D's, they be looking at me, cause people think I brought my own shake. I be iced up, nigga, I be dripped up. Could talk to you, but the money don't wait. Just got a 30-inch screen for my watch. When I put it in the face, gotta run it by Jake. I freeze up like B Rabbit on stage. I don't give a fuck what they gon' say. When I go to Mickey D's, they be looking at me, cause people think I brought my own shake. I be iced up, nigga, I be dripped up. Could talk to you, but the money don't wait.
Yuck, Miguel. Fucking yuck, man. Jesus fuck, man.
I didn't challenge me with it.
All right, man. Let's get my ass whooped online right
They're just
quick.
as good as dead.
They're just as good as dead. That nigga named Mike, bro. Oh yeah, you playing that Call of Duty? Mobile?
My homie went to like an AK-47 type of. There's like a whole bunch of different type of AKs.
Damn, this nigga got the nits. Oh, that was golden. That's what's up.
I didn't challenge me.
Yo, put that boy Middleton on the rant like this. Yo. Orders, George Hill, Gary Allen, Patrick Connaughton, Ojale, Rodney Hood. These niggas look deep. Antetokounmpo, little brother. I don't put him up there just in case. He might have to get in the game. Subs, auto, player minute, auto, timeout, auto, rotation. Yo, these niggas heavyweight like a motherfucker.
Too big.
46% advantage. The fuck?
I didn't challenge me.
God damn, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Come on, bitch. He put Kevin Durant at the 1. Bro, get the man. Why? Harden 6'5". You could just change the matchup, bro. What this nigga doing? All right, whatever. Damn, bro, niggas tripping. What the fuck is this? Don't nobody playing this goddamn shit. Bro, I do not play. Yo, hold on, bro. I'm so sorry. I can't believe they don't have this shit on automatic right now. I don't know a single nigga who play on side view, bro. I don't know a single nigga that play on side view. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Down low.
Oh, come on. Damn, I knew it. Oh, come on with that shit. Y'all just finna have a wide open ass baseline.
Here's Durant. Pass to Irving. Over
Look at
Holiday.
this shit, ho.
They get it back.
How did this nigga get the read?
Aldridge outside. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Look at this shit, ho. Bro, get the fuck out of here!
Holiday's defense is such a pest down there. Got great length, great feet, and that's a nice block.
like that. Drains the triple. Irving's got a second bucket on the night.
Overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
And he drives in. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on the gas pedal.
He should have just blocked this shit.
That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here.
Who the fuck do they got commentating on this
First
bitch?
quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. Shoots over near the Nets. Misses it off the right side of the rim. That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
On your bitch ass nigga.
Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved.
Oh, I can't. It's
And
cool,
they've
man.
seen it over the past couple seasons.
What the fuck? What the what?
Off from Holiday.
I was not expecting that shot
It's
of a meter.
He's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brett.
I feel like he's understood the physicality of the game over
Dumbass boy.
the years, and now has extreme confidence in where it is.
James Harden need to get rid of these 2003 cornrows. I don't know why the fuck the nigga showed up to the motherfucking shoot like that.
3 minutes played. They've been taking care of business.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And they recover it.
I don't know who gets that point. Oh, we recovered it. That's what he said. Oh, good pullback. Listen. He did me.
Take that one.
Didn't see that coming.
Bro, it's 10 to 10 after all that hard work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Nets making their last shot. Nice move.
In your ass, nigga.
Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Oh, yeah, in his ass like a bike with the seat off, Miguel.
Easy to stick with, especially after
You're not playing. It's okay.
Count it.
It would have still
the
for foot.
accuracy in the quarter. It's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside. DiVincenzo.
Man, bro, how that nigga close out so fast, bro? That was not a decent close out. Too short for that play.
7 points in the game.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
I didn't even do a triple move.
Harden. And Giannis
Fucking bullshit. Slow this all down, man. I can't slow it down with Giannis. I ain't got 2 fouls on that
The
nigga.
question is, do you leave him in? This early could spell trouble.
Good shit.
He has 7.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Back to
What a move.
outside. Hill buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bro, why did you step off like a bitch?
Locked in. Dreams his 5th shot.
That's the biggest nigga on the fucking. Nigga, go to the paint, nigga.
Here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
On the wing, Connaughton. Over Aldridge. And stolen by Irving. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Aldridge
Damn, bro.
with the bucket.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special. Impressive.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And that's out of bounds.
I hate him, bro.
15 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Should've shot that bitch with me.
Big
That's my
shot
fault.
on the Nets. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Over Harden. No good. Hit long that time. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge. 11 points. Second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rim. Lots of opportunities.
That switch was terrible.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively. He's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff.
Off.
Here's Harden. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Here's Connaughton.
Man, that nigga smacked that hoe.
Flex off the backboard.
Oh, fuck out.
That shot is off.
Very early.
And Brooklyn going the other way now.
I don't like that fucking shot meter, bro. That shit awkward than a bitch.
The series was two very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split.
Ain't shit you can do about that one.
The season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
The looping right.
Big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in
Chalupa.
today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. For 3, Allen. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Allen's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Back to Irving.
Off.
Lets it fly. It's all in by Portis. The Bucks trail. Pass to Connaughton. There's the drive.
Why you do that white boy like this, man? He was trying to make an honest play.
Here's Irving. And that's
He's trying to make an honest play.
game in 7 attempts.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now Portis. Guarded by Durant. Hill for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Nice job there from George Hill setting up. He's an effective three-point shooter.
Damn, I really tried to foul that nigga. I was trying to do a good old foul on that body. Nah, man, no cheat, nigga. You get 5-5.
Certain swagger right now. Now here's Allen. Durant pulls it in.
That's cheap, nigga. I get a flagrant foul too. I get 2 flagrant fouls, nigga. I'm gonna use them hoes.
Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out.
Fuck no.
Offline with a 3. Inside.
Oh!
And then Portis with the dunk.
That's what they do on the game.
When his man was
Oh!
past that time.
Slams it down with 2 hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Hill. He has 6.
Got him.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Hill's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Now George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Bitch. Man, that shit should have been bullshit, bro. They should have coughed that bitch up, man. Hell no. Deed up, bro. Come on, man.
1:18 left to the second
That's
quarter.
fucking bullshit, man.
Gets his second bucket. He's
Huh?
2 for 4 now.
Man, charge these lips, Miguel.
Called the Bucks. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
The defense has not provided any.
Yeah, he look like one of them niggas from Home Alone. Put
Surprised that he continues to attack.
a car battery on your shit and charge the shit out them hoes.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8.
He did me.
Stolen by Irving. And here they come.
I'm trying to see if he'll dunk on both of them bitch ass niggas.
Durant inside.
Give me that shit, bitch. We out here active with it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
I was gonna dunk, then I got scared.
Most
He
nights
off.
that bucket is automatic.
Ooh, off in now. Off in now here.
Get that one.
All right, stop playing.
Harden's got 6. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen. On the wing, Holiday.
Very late. Oh man, I thought it was. I was finna say, how the fuck is he contesting it? I just ain't doing it right.
Here's Harden. Soft touch
It's
on
okay.
the glass. Give him 8 points now. Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does. Outside, DiVincenzo. Good.
That nigga I did.
Gets the assist.
That boy I did, bro.
There's 18
Why they do
seconds
that?
left.
Why they let that happen? That nigga I was dead.
The shot.
That hoe was lazy. That boy got a lazy eye now. That is what it look like. Hell.
Husband made stuff in his whole face.
As it looks like
Oh boy, I'm finna say, how's a foul on me? Oh, late.
hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Holiday.
To have that one back, I think
Holiday season. You don't know nothing about that, bro. You ain't had no MP3 player back in the day. Man, holiday season. You ain't had no LimeWire, boy.
Just pounding the painted area.
Got a bitch named Keisha. Nigga, hold on. You don't know nothing about that. Got a bitch named Keisha. She a real dick pleaser. Nigga, hold on. Holiday season.
Third quarter. So far, neither
See.
team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
DJ Holiday.
Sideline, Allie LaForce.
Come on, Kyrie, with your bitch ass. With your don't want to get the vaccine. So we gotta move the whole practice. We want to move the practice to New Jersey. Nah, they ain't gonna do it because New York ruled that a practice facility is a private office, so you don't have to. It doesn't follow the law of a public facility that you have to be vaccinated for.
Experiment, Allie.
Philly saying you have to be vaccinated.
New York was the first one to come out and be so strict, but the thing is, it's about public workplaces. And a practice facility is an office, a private office. It doesn't count. But they had to come to that conclusion for Kyrie's sake. Ain't that some bullshit? Nigga, just get the goddamn vaccine, bitch. It's like shit, bitch, you make millions of dollars, bro. Ain't nobody gonna let you die,
Is it
bro.
really private though? Because, like I said, in one of the stadiums, they said you can't come in.
That's their prerogative. But I'm saying, like, as a state law, they have to delineate what is private because only your team and your affiliates are here. So that's a private office. Nobody else can come here like fans, right? Not practice. The idea was, can he practice with them? He couldn't even practice with them because they was thinking that a practice facility is a public space. Even though you can let other people other than the team in there, but you just can't just buy a ticket to a practice facility. Right. Let's go! Man, I should have went and hit it this play.
Yeah, I'm like,
Check it out.
like they don't already track you.
Bro, yeah, if that's your concern, you're an idiot because you have a fucking cell phone. Dumbass. They can track anything you doing on your cell phone. They can hear everything. They can see your everything, bitch.
That hoe is on their outfit.
Not crazy, it's just fucking technology. None of this shit is admissible in court, so it don't like you'd have to really believe in the whole conspiracy theory. And I gotta set them feet, cuz. Come on.
That one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Pass to Aldridge. Riri. You know Riri good for it. Man, what the fuck was that? Nigga, he threw up a fucking shot, no looker. Shut the fuck up, Miguel. You can't play basketball. I don't want to hear that bullshit. This nigga, his animations on this game is still quirky as fuck. Let me get out the paint, I'm tripping. Yeah, let's still count that shit. And I let that nigga have it. I'm trying to get these niggas to goddamn sync up properly.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
This team is just dangerous right now. Every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Yep, that one's good.
Just gotta make smart basketball plays, man.
Second basket of the night.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that.
And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant. Middleton is just a shooter. He can pull from anywhere.
I get like as I explained, these motherfuckers are not the scholars of it's basically Ja Rule, bro. Basically what we're doing here. Nigga, how did you just let the ball go? Bro, this nigga just let the ball right? I expect to lose my first game. It's okay. I ain't gonna trip out.
They're on a 12-4 run.
Just trying to see what they got going on, man.
Aldridge outside.
12-4, huh?
Shoots over Portis. Back to
Bitch, give me that shit, ho.
Milwaukee with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lopez. To the middle.
Man, ain't no goddamn godly way.
They recover it. Shot clock at 6. Here is DiVincenzo.
Fucking whole shit, bro.
Here's Harden. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take
Round 6.
control line. A master of
Round 6.
contact.
Fight.
Harden just takes pride in holding defenders and getting those calls.
Canelo fight.
You might as well
The Canelo fight.
points when he's at the free throw line.
Ah, I see what that bar is doing. I see.
Double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Canelo fight. Your mother's passed. Excuse me? Your mother's passed. All right, man. All right, just go on about the business now.
For this game,
I told him, Mike. He didn't seem to react. Not sure he understood properly.
here's Antetokounmpo. Over Irving. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Try some sexy shit right now.
The net on the break.
I'm too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my... No, I won't watch it. I won't watch it. That's like one of the worst songs on the album.
They got Kawhi Leonard out there, bro. He looks so fucking awkward. You know, he looks like, bro. Why did you do this, Kawhi? You look like
He put Kawhi Leonard in the video.
Yes, bro. Yes.
This is not a nigga that should be in anything hip
Anything is hip or anything with it.
or hop.
Yeah. This nigga ain't got that.
Or hop.
Oh, Lord. That was supposed to be like a boy band or some type of shit. That's what they said. Like Boys to Men look like. But Kawhi Leonard's face just look like, I don't want to be here. He's like, yeah, nigga, you look like you about to.
Nigga sitting there straight face robot,
Yeah, bro.
not having a good time.
You want to come, you should just say so, fam. You ain't got it.
I mean, he having a good time. He was having a good time. That was him having a good time. He was having the time of his life.
This is the best day of his life, but.
Pocket 6.
That nigga's just gonna block on the
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
At least they let you shoot a little bit in this hole. I ain't gonna lie.
That boy don't show no expression. Man,
Look at that nigga.
That fake like added on cartoon laugh.
The NBA's investing in basketball.
Bro, that's gotta be terrible to be that awkward. Bro.
We're going to have an influx of
I
talent.
thought Lamar was more awkward story.
Bro, I wouldn't tell that nigga no jokes.
If I had this nigga,
Nigga, were you laughing?
did somebody shoot you?
I wouldn't tell that nigga no joke. It sound like that nigga just got a Charlie horse.
You need some pickle juice, fam? Some water? Some
Oh. That shit lighting up and shit. My shit don't do that. Used to get the green light, you know, with notification. But on that bitch. You got something for $10? $10? $10? Money? Monies?
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's on an and ball with the stuff.
He might not be the biggest guy out there. He's willing to rip every ball.
I mean, you can switch to slam dunk in the WNBA.
But she did the hand motion too, bro.
That's how I dunk. Look in the WNBA. Swish. Swish. That's how they dunk that hole.
So soft.
Bro, I promise you, that'd be a layup dunk, nigga. I'm talking about, and that bitch jumped with all her might and got all of 2 inches off the ground.
Is it really low?
Nah, it ain't lower, nigga. It's 10. Why they ain't doing shit on that hole? It's 10.
7 for 11 in this game.
Brittany Grotto like 6'8". That bitch be dunking that hole. And she is the level of dunking the shit out that hole. And I'm talking about them hoes just be Shaq dunks. Y'all mean dunks. Y'all mean dunks where they niggas just under that hole and got that hole. You know what I mean?
Calling up the Braves on the work.
I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
Freak that hole, nigga!
He can't get it to go.
Man, they should let my nigga have that, man. That's it. That's that weak ass shit though. I like when a nigga get punched when I take a knee in boxing. I told you that nigga that fought Roy Jones Jr. that kept doing that shit. That nigga thought he had figured out boxing, bro. That nigga like shit. Every time that nigga start whooping me, I'm just gonna take a knee. He can't punch me. Cause you can take as many knockdowns as you want in the fight, as long as you can still, you know what I mean? That nigga thought he had figured out the puzzle. Roy Jones said, fuck that shit. Kneel again, nigga. Oh, bop, bop. That nigga.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Oh, man, this is something.
And the layup is good after a
Them little baby dreads.
Lopez powering through that time.
outside Irving. Here's Harden.
That boy sauce me, I ain't gonna
The
lie.
layup for 2. Harden's got 28
Yeah.
points for the game.
And they were really able to
You think he
find
cute?
the smashes they wanted in
Nah, I heard you.
that night. Great execution from the players.
Gil said that nigga in the white shorts cute.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this win marks their
Man, let me get up
first victory
twice.
of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Nah, he can't do that.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
He's got to be mad at
That nigga say, all right, we just tighten shit up.
Than that. And out of bounds, the Bucks.
We got the W.
And the Bucks with some changes. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth.
Bro, what kind of
You say, fuck. That nigga winning by 30 points. 20 points.
Really been in control of this one.
don't want to
That
get
shit, huh?
complacent here.
Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. Pass to
Ojale.
Hill for three.
Foul, bitch. Like Derrick Rose.
That time either. Harden into the lane.
Ain't no way Horton can get up after a spin like that. Ain't no way. I don't believe it. Oh, God, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Motivation always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come.
I don't believe it.
Energy and get
dropped all that weight when he left it. He left Houston.
Man, that nigga was putting on, bro. That shit was water weight. That shit wasn't even nothing. That shit was water weight, bro. That nigga had a little thing under his jersey or some shit, but that nigga was bullshit.
I was watching Mark Lawrence.
Yeah, that boy look like that nigga turning to Otis. Oh, Otis. Look at that.
Something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
That nigga scared.
That about wraps it up.
That's how you know when he was good. He was still playing decent when he was looking fat.
That nigga always play decent, nigga. That nigga fat James Harden play good in the bitch, and skinny James Harden play good in the bitch. I don't know, you don't watch basketball, I'm never inform me. That nigga's good for whatever. Yeah, that nigga 32 points in this game, 14 for 18.
He needs the ball, right?
I mean,
Yeah, shooting guard,
that nigga prove in every single situation, every single player you put him with, all the chemistry not gonna work, that nigga always makes room for the other person every single time. So, no. And nigga come off the ball with that bitch, that nigga be on the ball with that hoe. James Harden called him a bitch. Magic Johnson be everywhere, boy. That nigga just at the goddamn Dodgers game, nigga. That nigga ass be everywhere. Your ass.
nigga like the richest man
In
in the USA.
the USA, no the fuck he ain't McGill. What the fuck are you smoking? You see why you just be saying shit?
And now he got like 15 movie theaters.
Nigga ain't the richest man in the USA, nigga. That nigga ain't
One of the
even,
richest men.
I guess.
You know where you survive like try to do that now, man.
Like South Park say. So Deontay Wilder gots to retire after this shit. You realize you not a fighter, you in on your head once they start putting you, you know what I'm saying, against real fighters. So, you know, you got to go ahead, going back to McDonald's, nigga. Going back to Wendy's, nigga, with your bitch ass.
Like that money you didn't study, so
You can't type, you can't do shit. You can't work it in action.
can't work it in action.
You can't work it in action,
He's
nigga.
gonna be like Kevin Hart said. He's like, man, they got them big ass, tall ass dudes working at the call center. Hello, hello. Oh, boss, broke another headset.
Yeah, broken into the headset looking at everybody.
Push the power button. Boom.
up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm...
She bought a battery charger thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a little unit. But she thought she was buying a portable. You got to plug that bitch into the wall. It's like for like having like your garage, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep the whole plug into the wall and then you can plug it into your car, right? It's not like portable where you charge that bitch up and then there's an on button and cut on to charge your car. Them hoes cost like 5 times more than that. Because you have to actually charge that battery, so that's a different type of battery that you need in there. So I'm trying to tell her, she's like, no, nigga, I call my daddy. So I unplugged that bitch from the wall. She's like, that's a wrong button. I was like, why this bitch ain't coming out? How you gonna take it to your car and charge it your battery if that bitch ain't coming out? You don't need that one either. Because if you're trying to get started dead cars, let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, there's no cars. If you charge it, okay, I can see that. But I'm talking about something that's really big. You got to have something that charges, and those hoes cost 5 times more than. I'm pretty sure that hoe costs like 40 bucks, but they said there's 2 of them. And I asked her if she got charged twice or whatever. I can't trust her research. But she said she swears she only got charged 1 time. Whatever. Just in case, I'm saying send one of them hoes back and get your money back. You know? Because if it's not a portable charger, then I can be my fault. My shit be died. You know what I'm saying? This might just have some jump. Okay, it's gonna be a car closer than a fucking outlet. You know what I mean? I was trying to do shit on her own without at least my guidance. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like she got the shit down, but the car not in your title, in your name. So you need to do that first. Duh. Like, but it's not like retardation. It's like fucking what do you call it? The Donald Trump syndrome of privilege. Just you never lost in your life. Every time something bad happens, somebody's gonna save you. So you don't understand what it is to work for something. And actually,
I'm like that, but I always feel like I don't want to end up in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want.
But you're a dude though, so you can be like that with the same type of raising you don't. She done got off of multiple tickets just for being a dude. All up in the car with her brothers and shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're female, you're different. And you're only fucking female of your dad. You got 3 brothers. He damn sure can come there and arrest you. You feel me? But the thing is, she knows that. She knows that. That's why she's not retarded. Because she knows that.
It was more like talking about being single and shit like that. She's like, it's fun to be single. I was like, yeah, when you're a girl and you know you got any dude in the world.
Options.
Yeah.
You got options. I'll be lonely over here. I'll be lonely. That's how I be though, man. That's how I be. This weekend, so Kevin Samuels ain't on, but I be watching that nigga you know, you can cut that nigga on again. That shit just be fine. I keep that nigga muted until he start doing calls, nigga. Like, I keep that nigga low in the background or some shit. You know, because I hear what he talking about, see the message and shit, whatever going on. But that nigga don't be talking from like no perspective of like a nigga that really be like fucking hoes all the time. Like that nigga though, bro. This nigga, that nigga had a motherfucking show the other night. He's talking about it was a valid point, but he was like how many times you dated a woman and she got a dog just from her ex? Like, as a reason to why the woman's relationship now isn't working because she's attached to her ex. How many times you dated a woman and she's got a dog from her ex that her ex bought her? And I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's a valid point, but then he hung up on this fucking dumbass point that like when yeah, you see these dudes, they'll break up with you and then they'll bring a dog, they'll bring you a puppy, they'll bring you a dog, and then now you with that dog and then you just thinking him all the time. Like, ain't no nigga breaking up with no bitch and giving her no dog, nigga. No, that's not how it works, Kevin. Like, it sounds like you talking about something that you have no clue about at all. Give her a dog after I break up? Like, we just had an argument. We broke up. All right, it's done. And I decided to come to her house with a dog.
Unless you really like the loser in the relationship.
If I go to her house with a dog, then it'll be a reconciliation, and then we back together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dropping off a dog, then we stay apart.
That's kind of weird to me. Like, I mean, I kind of get the dog, but
that's what I'm saying. It's a good point. A lot of times, bitch, I have a dog that maybe the ex bought you while y'all was in a relationship, and then y'all broke up. But the nigga didn't break up and didn't give you a dog. No, at all. And then the nigga even went on to just say, now see, this dog a puppy. You see, they give it to you. He's getting shit as he goes on. Like, you see, now they give it to you when he's a puppy. So now you stuck with this dog for a long time. Like, you ain't done with this relationship till this dog died. You got about 8-9 years. Like, no, nigga, no. Typically, the dog can be the woman's to start with, or maybe the boyfriend purchased it, but it wasn't around the time of a breakup at all whatsoever. The point is valid because that dog shares memories with that person, no matter whether she bought the dog or he bought the dog. So every relationship you get out of, you got to kill the dog or get rid of it, basically, which is a valid point. Not that you don't kill the dog, but that dog holds ties to that last nigga. So
I mean, male zebras kill the other baby, the other male
every animal, almost every animal that's mates kills the previous children of the fucking, unless their species is like endangered and they evolved to do it that way. But typically, even lions and shit like that, nigga, I ain't no stepdaddy, nigga.
Well, lions they'll kick him out, but zebras actually drown nigga.
No, lions, if because every teenage lion has to go out and find another pride. Once he finds another pride, he gonna kill any lion that can fucking that's not his to start off with. Monkeys do that shit. Them fucking macaws, them wild ass motherfucker, hairy ass motherfucker, they do that shit. A bunch of monkeys do. Gorillas, silverbacks do that shit. They gonna try to kill it, and it's almost like a mating thing. Like it goes and ties in with mating. I'm gonna kill your kids to let you know that you need some more kids, and I got sperm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, not psychological. It's all of the above.
It was because you just wanted to, just like always, kings. You want your bloodline to live on, whatever the fuck you want.
No, it's not about the bloodline, because if it was about the bloodline, typically the way it goes, it already is kind of about the bloodline, about the strongest one, because the males fight, and then the strongest male gets to mate with all of the females. So it's already the strongest cubs there. You just want yours specifically, and then you want yours, you want it to be your offspring specifically. One, then two, she's not gonna give you the pussy because she's loyal to the other nigga. She already got a pack in her pride. She's not just accepting on any outside male. You got to do something crazy or prove, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe sometimes, even though she'll just like you, maybe your main is all, you know what I'm saying? That can happen. But typically, he has to put her in need of new children for him to, okay, well, now we need a new male, because
like some hit shit. Well, not some hit shit where you gotta put yourself.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, pretty much. But I mean, it's not born off of glamour or anything like that. It's born off of necessity. Like, what you just killed, what was gonna be the new leader of our pride. We literally need a new son now, and we need an immediate fucking leader. So immediate leader, impregnate me, new son. Like, it's a logic thing. It's a necessity. Like, just like how some animal, kangaroo, they're getting fucking hunted down, they gonna throw out their babies as bait and keep moving. It's logical. It's logical. What the fuck am I gonna do with my species if I keep giving up my life for my children who can't fend for themselves? I, of proper breeding age, can produce more children. And like that nigga, you see, humans don't think like this. It's not that logical, even though it's logical to me. Fucking to how China, like, this goes into China only permits you to have so many children. And you gotta have a male, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Everybody gotta start with a male or some shit like that. It's logical. It's actually logical. It's not humane, but we made up what humane is. Anything that, if you're saying it's something natural or not, if it only refers to humans, then it's all undone, because we can't be natural, because we have the ability to think outside of natural. So nothing a human being can do can be considered natural or not natural. Because technically, if a human being is doing it and wants to do it, it's natural. Because we're natural beings, you know what I'm saying? But we made the word natural, so we can't apply it to ourselves. Only things that are natural are things that don't have our cerebral train of thought. You can't think outside. You can't. I'm hungry. Eat. We have the ability to not eat when we're hungry, so we can't be natural.
Then you die from starvation, but an animal will have.
Well, we wouldn't die from starvation. Like the thing is, our ability to think, our only time natural things occur in this is when we force them. If you don't eat, then your body starts doing this natural thing. But that's the only thing natural about us. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if the entire world was gay. Nobody would raise their own kids.
Well, that's what I said.
You would get a kid from a lesbian couple over here that you artificially inseminated, and then everybody would be raising their neighbor's kid. Wouldn't that be some funny shit, bro? You would never raise your own kid, and then you can guarantee one of these women gonna be feeling themselves and find the family that the kid went to and don't like the way the kid being raised or want the kid back, and then the world just be in shambles. Why? Because it's unnatural. That's unnatural. See, that's not something that it is something that we choose, you know what I'm saying, but we're going to an extent, because I can't talk about gay because I'm not gay. I don't know how to, I know that it occurs in multiple ways, and I'm just don't want to ever neglect the fact that some people choose to be gay. Some people do choose to be gay.
It's like some people, I don't know, like, I told my mom, I was like, you can like Coke, and then not, for some reason, you don't like Coke, like, the Coke tastes good to everybody but you for some reason. I don't know, it's like color blindness and shit like that.
Coke don't taste good to everybody.
I know it don't, but I'm saying, like, you know, so like, it's kind of like color blindness. I don't know, you can't really, because yes, there's people that, for some reason, they can't control their habits and want to be gay or whatever, or, I don't know, there's, like I said, multiple ways. There's hormone imbalance, and there's just people that just like, fuck it, I like a dude. It's better than a chick. I don't know.
But when society, the problem though, the problem that comes with being gay is when you can, I can't say when you can tell, but when society provokes it out of you, like meaning the way dating is now, you can't get a girl, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a fuck try male. It's easy to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, because some people just want sex, period. Like some people don't. Like,
or it might not even be sex, it might even be intimate.
Intimacy or any type, just a feel, a touch from somebody. You know what I mean? Like some people just like that. Like, so, but if it's provoked from the way society is, it kind of just seems like put on. You know what I mean? And just like it seems insincere.
Well, that's why I like when people. I guess that's why I like when we were watching that show, College Show, that gay dude, he had a breakdown because of that shit. Like he was trying to hide it from society for so long, but he couldn't hide it. In this particular
Kyle, I was trying to think of his name. Kyle from College Hill. Season 3, season 4, something like that. I forgot where they was at. I was trying to you name it by the place they was at. Was it Jamaica?
Because there was the island people versus the.
Nah, the island people was cheeky them. With that bitch with the big booty, and they were doing the little step dances and shit. That was when they was in the Virgin Islands, right there. That's the next season.
That was in Miami, then, man. I don't know what it is.
It might have been Miami. Yeah, it might have been Miami. I think it was Miami. I think it was, because they went overseas or over the water on the island and like that on Kyle's. Bro, I kind of want to run that all back. That motherfucking College Hill was the shit, man.
He got wild, but yeah, like. I feel like when people kind of force you out into your
that's what people don't like because it's like because before that you was being fake and you was promising everybody you was being real. Like that's what people are seeing through. Like, and it's not to neglect the fact that these people go through it. You know what I'm saying? Go through it like fucking black people went through it in Jim Crow times. Like questioning my own self. Am I worth being? You know what I'm saying? Am I worth being a human being? Imagine being around being black during Jim Crow era when everybody around you who has money or anything that you want tells you that you're not shit and treats you like you're not shit, and the law says that you're not shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we only pay you 10% of what we pay anybody else that's white, or whatever the case may be. Like, you got paid pennies on the dollar. So that's still slavery, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, and then even when you make it even, we still in this society that we don't know the rules to. That's why these athletes can be millionaires and fucking go broke. 'Cause they didn't know shit about taxes like that, you know? Like,
They don't know you can hide, you can do show corporations. And you can do
bro, they don't know anything about these things that other motherfuckers get away with. Like, you don't, not fuck playing the game straight. They don't even know the loopholes that other motherfuckers ain't nobody playing the game straight on their side. But they expect us to come in and just play the game straight.
You telling me you want a kid who fresh out of high school is now not fresh out of high school basketball?
A lot of times, fresh out of high school, yeah. But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Even out of college.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You're gonna give them millions of dollars and then teach them about taxes in high school or anywhere along the line?
That ain't the point. That ain't the point. It never been the point. Just like justice ain't the point. It's about, locking up certain black people at a certain amount of time.
Teach people how to manage. Like, they used to teach money management.
No, they didn't.
In school.
No, they didn't.
They used to teach.
No, they didn't. They never did that shit. They never did that
They
shit.
did at my brother's school. They taught them how to cook,
how to cook, not money, not proper money management, not investments and we've had like little things, you know what I'm saying, stocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Not
overspending out your means. Pretty much. That's the only
because
thing
that shit ain't learned in school, bro. That shit is learned over generations and generations of people having money. That's not. You go to college to learn shit like that a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Or you pay attention in your last 2 years of high school, you know what I mean? Like that's about it. Like that's not, the game isn't built that way. Like if I'm selling my mechanicship, I'm working on cars. That's my business. I'm not gonna invest time in teaching everybody how to fix their own car. That's the last thing I'm gonna fucking do. That's the very last thing I'm gonna do. You feel me? I'm not finna teach you how to cut your grass if I mow grass for a living, nigga. I'm not finna teach you, nigga, if you do like this, bro, that grass won't even grow no more. I'm not gonna tell you shit. Like, it'll stay green and it won't ever grow. I'm gonna show you this little secret. Why would I do that? You feel me? That's how the government is. Like, we don't want, like, okay, so like how black people, matter of fact, we talked about women, the struggle between women's equality or whatever versus America. Same thing is black people's equality versus white people. Same thing is almost same thing gay people versus, you know what I'm saying, today. It just happens in different times or whatever. That's why Dave Chappelle was so adamant about his lesson on, like, bro, like, y'all are gaining a whole bunch of traction based off a bunch of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, based off a bunch of kind of like Me Too-ish type, trending type shit. That's what y'all getting all of y'all traction off of. When we been here forever, we can't get no traction for nothing. Everybody just say we whining. Don't nobody say no gay person whining when somebody just, all they said was a slur to them. Don't nobody, they got a legitimate right to do with it. They're a lawsuit and over a word. You feel me? Like,
and it's like fucked because it's, well, not just black people. There's other races that can't even get that type of, not recognition, but if a gay dude...
There's plenty of other races. That's why the niggas, and it's special. You ain't watched The Closer?
No, I ain't seen that one.
And it's special, but you've been seeing how he's getting backlash. Right. But he mentioned Jews specifically and gay people. Because Jews, under Obama, Jews got reparations. They got an official form of reparations. You know that? Yeah, bro, under Obama, they got reparations, nigga. Like... We can't get no reparations though. But mind you, Obama didn't have the House or Senate. Trump got the shit and still didn't do half the shit he was talking about doing.
Yeah, that's why when people shit on like Obama didn't do nothing.
He didn't have no power. He didn't have no power.
If he doesn't have the House or the Senate with him, he can't do shit.
Everything this nigga was opposing them white folks. No, just because it didn't matter. The Obamacare thing was a setup. They let the insurance companies write that shit, and it was just they pinned it on him. And honestly, it
was good at the start, but they were like, we're
that's what I'm saying.
Obamacare and we're gonna do our thing with it.
It's not devious though. It's not devious straight up. It's not like blindfoldingly devious. You know what an insurance company is. It's no more than that. Like, they're not trying to do extra devious shit. It's just, nigga, at the end of the day, there is no right way for this shit. Somebody gonna get left out in every scenario. And now we live in a day where everybody's voice can be heard. I could be the sole nigga. I could be the one person that we find a perfect plan, except it's not perfect because I get fucked.
Well, like they did on the Patrice O'Neal show, and it's like because this one dude, because y'all about to get this one radio dude fired because that one call y'all trying to make up a whole ruckus of something that's really
because that one call, and it may be the only person in the world, but that one call got traction and views. So now that virus can be spread. Now somebody else who don't have a mind of their own gonna be, oh yeah, he's right. And that, because just where we're at. So you don't blame social media necessarily because technology is gonna advance regardless. There was a point in time where we could be sitting in the same room and we still would have a barrier of conversation. Because there was no language yet. You feel me? It was just silent. So that inevitably is gonna get less vivid. I mean, more vivid and more vivid. The what's on your mind and what's on my mind. To the point to where eventually I'll know your thoughts, nigga. You can't hide a thought from me. Do you think that's possible? Because the way the social media platforms are set up, not blaming them. That's just the way, you know what I'm saying? That's just the proper way to do it. That's the best way to do it. It's a way to keep engagement going. That's the way how we want to interact with it. What's on your mind? It's what it tells you. To the point to where you get a president literally tweeting his thoughts that he's not come to any conclusion on yet.
Which is dangerous because
open to interpretation thoughts, nigga.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, that's why I kind of get when you tell me like I need to kind of think before I speak because like I said, because I'll be thinking and I'll just say it out loud, but I need to really actually.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of any argument I've ever been in, I've already had that argument with myself. So I'm already one-upped you, nigga. Like, I've already one-upped anybody that's gonna argue with me about anything. See, and how do I know that for a fact? Because, no, hold on. This is the key, bro. This is the key. This is what I never get credit for. How do I know for a fact that every time I argue with somebody, I have a one-up on them? How do I know, Miguel? Because if I don't have that one-up, I don't argue. I set the fuck up and listen. Until I get a one-up, and then I argue with the next motherfucker. You feel me? I never get credit for that shit. When I'm sitting there shut the fuck up and listening to a nigga, it's a conversation that the third party who will tell me that I'm argumentative all the time isn't listening to, isn't soaking up this information. Yeah, they're not getting it. They're not understanding. I sent that nigga this YouTube video. He didn't watch it.
Or you get quiet on things that you don't have facts about, and then you be like,
But if a nigga is talking loud like he's got the facts, I'm not gonna let that go because I don't want any misinformation spread. That's the main reason why I argue. Not to be right, but the fact that somebody could go away from this group and spew what you just said.
And that's why they be trying to stop them, like the Republicans, they so mad. But that's why they're trying to stop all this fake ass news.
Right, and that's again.
It's dangerous, man. It's like,
so again, think about it like this: communication is just moving forward. Like you can't blame social media. To blame social media would be the equivalent of blaming English because somebody called you a bitch ass nigga. 3 words that we kind of just made, you know what I'm saying, be bad. We did that. English just moves on. Translation moves on. Communication moves forward. Period. You can't blame the progression of our society on your mistakes. Niggas was cheating before social media and DMs. Right?
Shit, that had news going on before Snapchat and Instagram. People were selling Polaroids and shit. That shit hilarious. Bro.
Yeah, you would say like, bro, bro, that's funny. It's not people blame that shit on the advancement of communication, the advancement of technology, and this makes 0 sense.
But I just found it, like I said, like the Republicans have been like, oh, they're censoring this. I was like, but y'all was okay with censoring Kaepernick.
And see, that's the thing. Okay, so that's what we was talking about, the censoring. When there's so much information out there and such a lack of education when it comes to learning how to come to a conclusion, how to critical think, That's why you have to go back into the First Amendment and say, hold on, freedom of speech ain't necessarily free like that. Because when one person has the ability to sway multiple peoples and effectively create cults, there should have been a law against that shit. Because now the biggest person with the most fame is always going to win the presidency. That's the point where we're getting to. And it's inevitable. If you keep, yes, Twitter, you have to fucking take down somebody who is spewing misinformation.
We're going to end up with Harambe as president. Harambe been dead for 12 years.
That's where it comes with these little ads, these little this could injure you, or boom, 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 or this may be false information. You have to put that because people are fucking stupid, bro.
The coffee is hot. Of course,
the coffee is hot.
Coffee,
That's why those things have been around. And back when we grew up, Miguel, it was a joke that you would have to put that on there. But now we live in a time that is so vital. Don't put this glue in your hair,
Don't
idiot.
Eat Tide Pods.
Put idiot on there.
Don't eat Tide Pods. Who the fuck?
Don't eat Tide Pods. No, do not listen to this idiot when he told you to use fucking under-the-counter cleaners to prevent COVID. You only use it on the surfaces, nigga. That nigga can talk about he was just bullshitting now as much as you want to. Nigga, you really thought that, bro. You really thought that. That's what you thought was going on, bro.
That's kind of wild.
You watched Osmosis Jones, and you thought that COVID, you could drink some bleach. That's what you thought. Trump.
And that's where it comes down to people. When people took it out of context, that's why you got to speak properly. That's why Obama spoke slowly.
Exactly. Way to tie it
because
back,
he didn't
Miguel.
want to be like,
Way to tie it back, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Deontay Wilder. Way to tie it right on back. You got Deontay Wilder, you got Donald Trump, and you got Kanye West. They all in that same. Kanye's smarter than both of them niggas combined, but like his mind is just, it's not partitioned at all. Like he doesn't know how to separate his thoughts from it. You know what I mean? So it's not that he's so it's not that he's using a language that he can't wield. He's wielding more firepower than he can hold.
Well, literally, he is mentally I feel like.
No, I'm talking about articulation and providing me a clear explanation to what you think.
He can't separate things because he's starting to get to the point where he doesn't know the fuck is real or fake.
But the difference is he has the material here, right. The unique and intelligent thoughts. The difference is he has them. Deontay Wilder and Donald Trump don't have them. They're spitballing, and they're saying different things that don't equate to their actual point. Donald Trump doesn't have a point. He's just saying things that's gonna hit hard. Deontay Wilder has a point, but he can't hit that hard to save his life. Motherfucking Kanye has a point, but he has 136,000 points. So he can go somewhere. It's like me when I talk and I go off on a whole bunch of analogies and you didn't get the first one, and by the time I'm at the third one, you're so lost. Like, it's Kanye.
But at the same time, that comes with I think all his mental shit because he's not able to separate.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, you can have 1,000 ideas, but he just.
I don't think that compares to our conversation.
What brings up him talking about all his family issues when he was running for president? Like he's just out of there.
He out of there, but again, like don't underestimate the fact that the material is there.
Right. Yeah.
He could have gotten it scrambled somewhere along the way, but the genius is still there, and it can come out when he wants it to. There's no genius in Trump or Wilder. There's not a point in the boxing match where Wilder's gonna come out and just look like Ali. It's never gonna happen. There's a song where Kanye can come out and sound like Michael Jackson. You feel me? That's the difference.
But I feel like that comes with Kanye. He kind of had people before to tell him like, "Nah, you can't. This is not how you do this." He kind of listened to a degree, but now he got to the point where he like, "I ain't gotta listen to y'all because I'm God."
Right. That's why they're comparable. That's why they're comparable, but they're two different beings. I'm gonna separate them wholeheartedly because Kanye fits the threshold of greatness, like the greatness of like that we can't understand. Greatness like Prince greatness with this, and Michael Jackson where they was wearing this flamboyant air gay shit and we don't understand why these niggas we don't care because they're so good at what they do. Jaleel White doing fucking Myrtle Urkel. He said I'm finna kill this shit And he went to school the next day, and nobody gave a fuck that he was in the dress. Nobody made fun of him like he thought, because he killed the shit so good that they was mesmerized. That they was not mesmerized at the fact that he was in the dress. They was like under a trance. Like, then the show's over, and then, oh shit, that was my nigga Jaleel, because he did it so well. You feel me? Like, he went all the way in. Jimi Hendrix soaking the goddamn bandana that's wrapped around his head and acid. Batshit crazy, nigga.
What? He used to do that shit?
Yes, nigga, soak the bandana because you can absorb acid anywhere.
Yeah,
just
I know,
like
yeah, I know you can do that.
THC oils and shit.
I knew this dude.
That nigga would soak that bitch. He got his tolerance so high, like he just didn't take as much acid as he wanted to. Of course, he died off the shit, I think, but it's that type of dumb crazy that you need. R. Kelly, genius. Michael Jackson, genius. You know, Prince was the least crazy, but he was still crazy. Like, he still throw it off, nigga. Right? All these niggas, bro, that are the goats.
That's what they say. It's a thin line between genius and insanity.
Yeah, it's the exact same. It's the exact same thing. Like I'm gonna call this pass play 2 on 4th and 2. Call this pass play. I'm a genius if it works, and I'm an idiot if it doesn't work. Nigga, run the ball, jackass. Right?
But even if you run the ball, then they'd be like, well, you should have passed the ball.
Nah, this just, and that shit, you ruin, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, man, they was expecting to run. Well, you know they was expecting to run. Why wouldn't you do a trick play there? Play action.
Like that's
everybody's a Monday morning quarterback.
That's what my dad be trying to do. They be like, why don't they just run the trick play? I was like, well, because Dad,
them hoes take
most
longer.
Most of the time, the other team already knows you're probably gonna run a trick play. I was like, that's why it depends. Football is so about being.
You can't do shit in football.
It's about being disciplined in football, like a motherfucker.
Football is more about defense. Basketball more about offense. You can have the perfect defense and a better offensive player can beat you. Only way that happens in football is if you can run the play back. If I can run that whole back, okay, do the same thing, defense. Somebody's gonna be open every play. You just don't get a second chance to do it. Basketball happens so fast that they're gonna react the same way when you come back down the court the second time. You know what I mean?
Because it's like there's really no breaks in between. There's no huddle. So it's not like people are like, oh.
That's nigga. That's what I say. When I play Madden, when we finally play fucking Madden, bitch. That's the coldest thing in football. If you don't have a no huddle offense, bro, you're not a championship team, bro. Tell me that shit ain't the most lethal thing in football, bro. A no huddle offense, bro. I got 3 plays I'm finna run on you all night. No huddle. You don't get no chance to protect. What's up? Frustration. Come on, man. Where the fight at, man? Goddamn. Shit. I touch my beard, nigga. First of all, I don't identify with you slave bitches. With you boat bitches.
We gonna get the racial slurs right.
You boat monkeys. You boat monkeys. Now that's a new one. That's a good one. I hope white people ain't hear that shit. Boat monkeys. I hope they don't start saying that one. I'll be responsible. Boat monkeys. Boat monkeys. Man, anybody right there right now want to put $100 on this fight for Wilder? I'll sure take that bet. I got 100 on Fury right now. Go on, holler at me. Cash App AB Musician. Come on with that easy ass money. That easy money. Oh, okay. I was doing something important for this nigga came. Damn what, Miguel? Of course it smell like weed in here. You bring your delinquent ass over here every time with some weed. Your delinquent ass. Because you're still a delinquent even though you're 50 years old with your mama. You're delinquent. You're just delinquent.
I felt like I was in front of Mercedes. I was like, damn, bro, it's like a hint of marijuana.
Of course it does. This that new Squid Game right here.
I need to watch the whole. You watch that stop the red light, green light.
Man, yeah, bro, you tripping, bro. You ain't even watched that whole, man.
I've been watching NCIS.
NCIS?
I didn't know Wilder Valderrama was down NCIS.
Who the fuck cares? Jemima looking ass. That's why you like him. Oh my God, not the baby. Not the baby. Oh, not the sweet little baby. Pills. That's them Vikings right there, boy. You see them green thing, boy? Them some Vikings right there, boy. Oh, green blue right there, boy. Ooh, that's that shit. Yeah, them little baby Vikings. Ice cotton. Oh, nah, I'm gonna do the same thing. You gotta take two of them all, though. Them whole head, you rolling back and oh, Lord Jesus. Oh. That nigga lightweight, man. I be with the shits. I be with the shits, Miguel.
I was like, damn, bro, I didn't take two with you. With your one pill, and I'm out here like, damn.
You smoke weed and shit, nigga. You smoke designer weed and shit, nigga. And dabs and shit, nigga.
That was before that shit, though.
Oh, that was before. Oh, that was before you bossed up.
That was before all the dabs.
Bossed up, nigga.
That's when I was still smoking nickel bags and dabs.
Ooh, that nigga did that nigga Miguel bossed up, boy.
That's when I was on my Reggies.
Bossed up to the big pig. No rent. Looking ass. Must be nice looking ass. Ah! The bomb squad. Here come the bomb squad, y'all.
Big E from fucking wrestling bringing this nigga out.
It's a Big E beat. It's the main event. Let's go ahead and switch it over. Is that him? Yeah, that's him, boy. Go ahead and switch it down. Oh, damn, I'm tripping.
Yeah, Big E, the wrestler walking out. And who's this, Kendrick Lamar?
Y'all got somebody. No, there ain't no goddamn Kendrick Lamar, nigga. Kendrick Lamar ain't stupid. I'm not finna be on the loser side.
Nah, one of my people from Facebook talking about y'all think Wilder gonna do this for the culture.
Bro, look at this nigga Wilder, bro. That boy coming out chill, man. That boy out chill, man.
Said heels. I don't know what kind of outfit that is.
Instead of look, they already talking about no excuses there. No big heavy shoot this time.
If you're gonna be like, my mask was too heavy, I couldn't breathe.
My mask was too heavy looking ass nigga.
And then the fur coat.
For real.
Allergies to the fur.
Come on with the shits, man.